Welcome. In this video, I'm going to be taking a look at this Redragon K673 UCal Max mechanical keyboard. So this was provided to me by the distributor, but they're not compensating me for this video and they're not reviewing it before I post it. If you find this video helpful and you want to purchase one of these, I'll put a link to it in the description. And if you use that link, it helps me out a little bit and doesn't cost you anything extra. So this is a wireless keyboard. It's a gasketed keyboard. So it has sound dampening on it. It's 2.4 gig Bluetooth and wired connections. So it should work with pretty much anything. It's equipped with the Mint Mambo switch. Gasket mount has a dedicated knob for easy control. We have the features listed here, which are pretty much what we saw over here. So let's get this open. So here we have the keyboard, the manual. Looks like we have 4 spare switches. We have a keycap puller, and we have a USB, looks like a USB-C to A or C cable. Let's take a quick look at the manual. This talks about connecting it wired, wireless, Bluetooth connection. Under your Bluetooth settings, it'll be BT 3.0 keyboard or BT 5.0 KB. Has a power saving function. After 3 minutes, the backlight will turn off. After 30 minutes, the keyboard turns off. And then you can press a key to turn it back on. We have some hotkeys here to change the backlight settings. There are 20 different backlight patterns. You can change the color, you can slow down or speed up the rotating speed. You can raise or lower the brightness, or you can turn the backlight off. It has a backlight recording function, has key combinations, has a function knob. You can turn it to change the volume or you can press it to mute. Long press it for 3 seconds to change brightness. This is a rechargeable keyboard, so you plug it into USB-C to charge it. Then we have FAQs. Let's take a look at the keyboard. Here it is. So it's plastic on the top and bottom. We have rubber feet. We have 2 levels of pop-out feet. So if you have it flat, you have rubber here, and we have rubber on each of these feet. If we look on the side, we have the USB-C port, and we have the switch for 2.4 gig Bluetooth and off. On the other side, we have the USB-C dongle. So that would be for 2.4 gigahertz. Here you can see the keys. We have the knob. You can press it in or turn it. Let's pull a keycap off. Okay, so there's a keycap. Let's pull a switch out. And here we have one of the switches. And again, it does have extras. So if you have one that's damaged, you can replace it. Press that back in, and I'll put the keycap back on. So let's get this connected up to a computer. I'll use the included USB cable. The cable's a little over 5 foot, so that will plug in over here. Has a right angle plug, so it's going to direct towards the back. I'll plug the other end into the computer. I'll do this the first time so I can get it set up. So I have the computer here. So let's try this in Bluetooth mode. So I'll go to the control panel. I'm using Windows 10 here, and I'll go to Devices, Bluetooth. I'll say Add a Device, Bluetooth. Now on the keyboard, I'm going to switch this to Bluetooth on the side, and here it showed up, BT 5.0 KB. I'll click on that. It says it's ready to go. I'll hit Done, and now I don't need it plugged in anymore. So I'll hit Win-Tab. We can see the window switcher is working. So I'll try the knob. I'll turn the knob, and you can see the volume is changing here. So I'll try typing on this. So I'll open up a document. Okay, that typed nicely. It has kind of a dull, clicky sound to it. Let me see if I can capture that on microphone. It has a good amount of key travel too. And I'm not saying this is a good or bad thing. Different people have different things they like about their keyboards, so I want to give you an impression of what this feels like. So let's take a look at the backlight. So I have a pretty bright overhead light on, and it's not super easy to see that backlight. So I'm going to shut the lights off, and now it's very visible. So we want function insert to change. So function is right here. I'll click through some of the modes. So it looks like that, maybe turned it off. So here's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now let's see, some of these you may have to type to see them. Yep. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Let's switch to a pattern of some sort. So we can hold function in the cursor keys, we can speed this up or slow it down. So that's faster. And that's slower. And then we can do function up or down to change the brightness level. We can also hold down on the knob till it flashes. And now we can change the brightness level with the knob. You hold down on it again to go back to the regular volume knob functionality. So here I have a traditional keyboard, and you can compare the size difference. So the layout seems to be about the same if I look at the distance between, say, the tilde and the 0. It's about the same distance. It's about the same this way. The compactness of this is due to not having the numpad and putting the function keys right here on the top row and getting rid of this section and condensing it down here. So this has the same feel as typing on a full-size keyboard, but it's in a smaller package. So it can be nice here. You can be typing on this and have your mouse a lot closer to your keyboard. So if you don't use your numeric keypad, this can give you a much more compact setup. So that's the Redragon K673 compact mechanical keyboard. That's all I'm going to cover in this video. If you have any questions, please leave them in the comments. If you like this video, please click like. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, I'd appreciate it if you could do that. And thanks for watching. Until next time, goodbye.